Hey there, thanks for tuning in. This is Harry from the product team, and I'm excited to show off our AI-powered invoice reconciliation product, which automates three-way matching. This is for customers who are already using Quartzy's purchase orders and receiving systems. If you're not, you can get some help and get set up on those. But if you are, this is going to be a great help to you, the new invoice system. So let's take a look. This is the invoices module. If you have access to it, you'll find it under the procurement tab with purchase orders and orders. And the great thing is anything you buy directly from us, because Quartzy is the vendor of record, we generate those invoices. We automatically just load them into your account. You can see them all here. They're automatically matched. You can approve them once you review. And then when you pay us, we automatically move them over into the paid tab for you. But the problem we really wanted to solve was what you do with all your other invoices, those that you're getting from other vendors besides Quartzy. So let's take a look at an example. Make sure I have the right demo lab loaded up here. All right, great. So I'm going to start in my invoices tab. This will be my first invoice. And all you can do is choose the file, and our AI model will go to work parsing the relevant information out of that file. And you get a little view into the file here in case you need to validate anything. So you can see it pulled the right invoice number. Most importantly, it pulled the PO number, which allowed us to connect with the relevant order requests in Quartzy. But it also does some nice things like pull the payment terms and the due date automatically, as well as the total amount that needs to be paid and things like tax and shipping. So if we look down here at the bottom, this PO 2347, this is the one item that would have been on that PO. And so you can see the PO approved purchasing quantity 2. And sure enough, we received quantity 2 already, which is great. And then on the right here, we have parsed from the invoice, the quantity and the unit price that we're being asked to pay the vendor. So quantity 2, that matches, and the unit cost, that matches. If either of these were incorrect, that would be flagged, and you could either cancel this and come back later, or you could save the invoice and then come back and correct it. The point is it gives you that opportunity. It flags it for you so that you know you can go dispute this with the vendor before you move forward. But if everything is correct, checks all across, you can just save that invoice. And then what's nice is we pull in all the paperwork that you have related to this purchase order and related to the order requests in Quartzy, most importantly, packing slips. So the last step you can do is to generate a payment packet. And we already have the invoice file, so we do that automatically. You can choose your purchase order file and your packing slip file. You could upload any other files that weren't there already if you need to. And basically what this is doing, if you're not familiar with the concept of payment packet, is it's taking that invoice file, the PO file, and one or more packing slip files that you have, and just consolidating them into one single PDF, which you can then store on Quartzy or in a cloud storage system or in your accounting system. Great for tracking, and if you ever have to deal with an audit, now you've got one single file that proves that payment was approved, the items were received, and everything looks correct. So we'll export that. And yeah, you can see it's got the invoice at the top, it's got our PO there, and then it's got our packing slip that was scanned in during receiving. So we're all set. We can download that file, and then we're done. Go ahead and approve this, and then we can let our accounting team know that this one's okay to pay, and we'll send 2263 to Life Technologies. So we'll go ahead and mark it as paid. And that's the end-to-end workflow today. The two things that are really going to make this even more powerful that are coming soon are email forwarding. So right now, you upload one file at a time, the way I demonstrated, but within days of me recording this video, we're going to have the ability for you to just forward all of your invoices to a dedicated Quartzy inbox, and we will just automatically process those as they arrive, and you can review them in Quartzy on a daily or a weekly basis, whatever's makes sense for your lab. And then the other thing we're working on is pushing all of this data into QuickBooks and NetSuite. If you are a QuickBooks or a NetSuite customer today, you know that you can create purchase orders in Quartzy and sync those to your accounting system. That's kind of the end of that integration. What we're going to be able to do next is also send the packing slips and what was received, and then create a bill that reflects this invoice once everything's actually been matched, and really close the loop for your finance team. So this is really built for lab operations, but it's meant for folks in lab ops who are kind of adjacent to finance. They have to do some of this three-way matching stuff to unblock the finance team. If you're interested, get in touch with us. You can find more information at, I believe it's, let's see. We have a landing page that you can find on our website. I'll share the link out, and we also have support content. Actually, that will find the landing page for you. So you can read more if you need support, get in touch with our support team or customer success team if you want more help. And yeah, there's a place to sign up on here and get early access as well. So we're looking forward to working with all of you on this. Thanks.